In Connecticut, politics begins today. In just a couple of hours from now, 2 o'clock, Dannel Malloy will be sworn in as Connecticut's 88th governor. It is the first time in 20 years that a Democrat will be at the helm. Lieutenant Governor Nancy Wyman took the oath of office this morning, and several of the top officials are getting ready to take their places as well. Our chief political correspondent, Mark Davis, live at the State Armory right now with more on Inauguration Day 2011. Mark?
That's right. Good afternoon, Keith. Good afternoon, everyone, from the State Armory, where in just about 2 hours, these things never run exactly on time, Dannel Malloy will be sworn in officially, along with other constitutional officers. The public is just about getting in because the doors out front should just be opening now for those nearly 3,000 seats for the public. We saw a bunch of buses and a bunch of people lining up, getting ready to go in here to see this public event. Again, it's open and free to the public. At this hour, Governor Jody Rell is hosting a private luncheon with the governor-elect and their spouses over at the executive residence, the governor's mansion on the west end of the city. Now, there have been reports that Governor Rell was not invited on the internet and some other media to the inauguration. Our sources say that is not true. Actually, I spoke to her myself. She told me she did not intend to go today. It was his day.
Nancy Wyman.
Nancy Wyman was sworn in as the new lieutenant governor late this morning, taking the oath from Governor-elect Dannel Malloy, who told us he had trouble sleeping last night.
I woke up early this morning and couldn't fall back to sleep as I normally do. I tried everything, count backwards from 100, just didn't work. So something's going on today.
The new state Senate was supposed to have 23 Democrats and 13 Republicans, but 2 Democrats have left to take jobs in the new Malloy administration, and one is pleading guilty to larceny charges and resigning. The new House of Representatives did have 100 Democrats and 51 Republicans after Election Day, but 4 Democrats are taking jobs in the Malloy administration and 2 are taking other government jobs. 9 special elections will soon be scheduled. And those special elections will be called when Governor-elect Malloy becomes Governor Malloy and declares vacancies. Those will probably be held within the next 45 to 55 days, something like that, in all 9 of those now vacant General Assembly districts. As for the leaders, they remain the same. The top guys, Chris Donovan of Meriden will remain Speaker of the House. He was reelected again today. Don Williams of Brooklyn will remain the Senate President pro tem. Martin Looney of New Haven remains the Majority Leader in the Senate. However, a new face, the House Majority Leader will be Brendan Sharkey of Hamden. He was elected this morning. He's taking the place of Denise Merrill, who, as you know, has been elected Secretary of the State. She's one of the constitutional officers who will be sworn in here at the Armory this afternoon. Live at the State Armory, Mark Davis, News 8.